Bam, recording.
Mario Rocha coming from Los Angeles with the delegation of 10 people, some of whom are from Chicago, Massachusetts, the 5 that are rolling with me, myself included, part of this organization that I've been developing since 2003 called The Sixth Sun, a media and literacy project. I was incarcerated for 10.5 years of my life, from 16 to 27, for a crime I didn't commit. I struggled for justice until finally the courts reversed my conviction. I was released about approaching 5 years now, and since I got out, I've been very active in different causes as an activist, as a writer, as an organizer, as an artist, and sometimes just as a listener, and as someone who is someone who has become a conduit for different people who are grieving, who are resisting, who are going through very harsh experiences. They reach out to me, teachers, students, law students, professors, families of incarcerated, prisoners themselves, the children of inmates. I'm working on several different projects. The reason why I'm in Atlanta is because of HB 87. The state of Georgia recently passed and implemented a bill called the Anti-Immigration or Immigration Reform Act. I believe that's what it says. But the only reform is that it mandates law enforcement to question people who fit the profile's immigration status. It doesn't require them to protect the rights of the people that they see as suspects, but to form an opinion based on appearance, based on the exterior of a human being. I myself have already seen how this law is being affected. We got pulled over while we've been on this trip for something that seemed, for me, very minuscule. We were not arrested, but we were pulled over. My friend was detained for about an hour while we were heading to a press conference where Salvador Zamora and a few other people were waging a hunger strike. They haven't eaten food since this law was passed. They're based in West Atlanta, and actually I'm organizing with them now to get the message across. And so one of the actions that we decided to wage during this delegation, that's my friend playing the radio right now. He's one of the artists, so he probably might have a problem hearing the interview. From this point on, he's going to lower it a little bit. You can put it up a little bit.
Just fine.
So anyway, I would like to just walk across the street, check out this mural that 2 writers from South Central LA, good friends of mine, are creating. The message is to deport hate. No human being is illegal.
So who are the 2 people we got represented here?
We have Malcolm X on the left, Cesar Chavez on the right. Cesar Chavez, one of the main leaders of the United Farm Workers Union, and Malcolm X, who is a profound black intellectual, spokesperson for the black liberation struggle, and both whom I see as heroes and leaders, people that took bold steps, who practice sacrificing themselves in order to get people to recognize the importance of speaking out against injustice, speaking for racial unity, racial equality.
Did y'all design these posters over here?
These posters were designed by my friend Ernesto Irena, who's out of El Centro, California, recently moved from LA to Phoenix, Arizona. He's a good friend of mine. I've organized with him, I've worked with him in the past, and I told him that we were going to come and spread the message of peace and justice and human rights for immigrants and all people. And he gave us a stack of posters to come. Actually, people from the neighborhood right here, we pasted it. We paid them, some little bit of money. Some volunteered, and some we paid with food, some we paid with money, whatever it took. And we got people involved. You can see people are interacting right here. People from all races, classes. 2 guys from DF, from Mexico City, people from Atlanta.
South Central LA in the house, East LA,
people keep coming up to us.
Yeah.
We're on Euclid and Colquitt in the Little 5 Points neighborhood, and we are calling more people to come out and take action against injustice, take action against legitimize forms of racism like HB 87. This is not a commercial. This is not propaganda. Really, we're doing what the South, and especially in Atlanta where Martin Luther King Jr. was born, people here, it's a natural instinct that people have to oppose racism and oppose the divisions between people, divisions between labor, divisions between neighbors. And we hope that we continue these actions and continue this struggle, because it's for the freedom of all people and not just one community.
Yeah. All right, man.